Hello there, my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There will be a link in the description below. You probably know why I'm laughing, because it's again mini boss, final boss, and if we have learned anything from the past two sectors, there's gonna be some tough ones in here. Now CG apparently is investigating in again, and there may be an update to tonight. I don't know when will it be, what they will update. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, you know, we have to continue going through the Conquest. We can't be waiting for them. We're already on day 3 of Conquest, and you know, if we want to finish this to get max grade, we have to keep going, keep making progress every day. So we're just gonna kick off here with Darth Vader mini boss. Now in sector 1, mini boss was tough, final boss easier. In sector 2, mini boss was easier, and then final boss was hard again. But in sector 3, it looks like it's again sector 1 repeat, whereas mini boss is really tough, and then final boss, you know, it's a pretty standard, I guess, experience when we come to expect from Conquest. So we're going up against Darth Vader and Wampa. Nothing special, right? We should be able to handle these two guys without any problems. So we have to win without using Jedi Sith Airline Force user, and then as well win with Zorii Bliss surviving. Now where the tricky part comes is the impending doom modifier. Allies are immune to detrimental effects. Now this is really, I don't know what the word would be, but it's really tough. So you can't do anything to them. You can't land any debuffs, isolate, fractures, stuns, even the data discs we have, amplify agony, volatile accelerator, caustic emissions, thermal exhaust. All the data discs that we have are based around debuffs, and here all those data discs you could just throw out the window. There's nothing you can do because you can't land any debuffs on them except armor shred for some bizarre reason lands. And also their damage is received by 75%. I'm like, okay, maybe we can throw in Padme, we maybe line it up, get a big nuke out there and just, you know, get a lot of courage and take them out. But the damage is reduced by 75%. So normally 5 stacks of courage will deal 40% max health. So if it's reduced by 75, you will only be dealing 10% of max health damage. On top of it all as well, it will be hard to build up courage because at the start of the turn, both Wampa and Vader will dispel all buffs on your guys. And then for each buff dispelled, they will be gaining stacking offense and also recovering health and protection. And remember, you can't put healing immunity on them, so they'll constantly be healing up. So some form of insta kills will be the key to winning this one. And if that's not enough, Wampa's Omicron is activated, even though he's not a solo Wampa. And then of course, sure, give them over prepared, right? Like the other modifiers are not bad enough. But anyway, let's first take care of the Zorii feat. Now the only team I was kind of able to keep Zorii alive here was with Jedi Master Kenobi. Again, we'll have to wait and see after supposedly tonight update if this will be easier. I'll go back and retest, but for now let's just run with this. Obviously we get one insta kill in beginning. Again, the data disc equipped are on the screen now, but they do absolutely nothing because these guys are immune to everything. But anyways, let's just go ahead, reset Ahsoka's cooldowns so we can then just insta kill Vader. They're landing all the debuffs, we're not resisting anything. Anyway, let's go ahead, get Vader out. He's doing a lot of damage. Now it's gonna be easy, why, right? Oh man, Wampa is a tough one to take down. You can't debuff them. No healing immunity for you, Jedi Master Kenobi. Huh, even dodged, alright. So just, you know, trying to utilize the cleanses here from both Kenobis. So we go, just keep hitting there. Come on Ahsoka, let's go ahead, pass turn over to Kenobi. There we go, start building the ultimate. Let's just go ahead, get a hit there. See, no healing immunity, nothing. Wampa keeps roaring, keeps stacking, constantly landing debuffs on us. Let's hit the ultimate, dispel those debuffs. Okay, Wampa wamping. Alright, still making slow but steady progress for Wampa's bonus protection. Okay, getting some counterattacks. I'm not sure C-3PO was the best option here. I don't know, just what I tried. Let's go ahead and put damage immunity over General Kenobi so he can take a few hits without taking a damage. There we go. So fun enough, armor shreds do land. That's like the only debuff I was able to land on Wampa. I've got a lot of there, as you can see, damage over times already, especially on Commander Ahsoka Tano. So let's go ahead and cleanse her off with Kenobi. So this really is all about kind of managing your cleanses. Let's cleanse as well. Zorii had a lot of debuffs on her. Just gonna do basic. Let's see, I'll try to save Ahsoka's big hit for later on. Maybe just try to ramp up her damage, because remember, Wampa constantly healing, recovering health and protection whenever he gets a turn and dispels our buffs. That's the reason why I'm just kind of holding off. There we go. Let's give turn over to Kenobi yet again. Alright, let's go ahead, cleanse off Ahsoka. So you constantly have to keep cleansing. Okay, let's do again assist here, so attacks out of turn will ramp up Ahsoka's Force Leap. You know what, let's go ahead and pull it off. Boom, down goes Wampa. So that's how I was able to keep Zorii alive and take both of these guys down. Just kind of ramp up Ahsoka enough her Force Leap that she was able to finish off Wampa. Okay, so we need now the Hokey Religions fit. Now for this one, if you've seen my past videos, we'll have to utilize tech here. So I'll be using Frenzy Tech again. Oh boy, that's the third time I'm using Frenzy Tech already. It's definitely, whenever you see Frenzy Tech, might as well just pick it up because you're gonna need it. So let's go ahead, equip that. I've got some boosters, but I didn't really use them. Maybe protection booster would be nice here. So we're just going in with the bounty hunters and what, and because of Frenzy Tech, we know what goes first. We'll put tank tech over on Bossk, so he's taunting. This triggers obviously bonus turn meter on everybody else. So let's go ahead get that. I didn't want to go with Bossk first, just so I could line up my contract in a way that Mando gets a turn when contract is triggered. Okay, there we go. Sure, I'll just put a basic over there. Okay. Oh, so Vader's counter-attacking as well, apparently. I'll put weapon tech on Grief, so hopefully he can get more turns in, so he can cleanse more. Okay, there we go. Just gonna basic. This triggers now the contract. And again, you just want to get Darth Vader out of here. And then we have to outlast Wampa. Between, healing, that's why I'm bringing, I think, Beskar Mando there. So, maybe he can put damage immunity on somebody if they get too low. Another trick here is, obviously, we need to again get to our Disintegrate. But to be able to use Disintegrate, we need to have on Mando as critical chance or critical damage up. But obviously whenever Wampa takes a turn, because of their modifier constantly dispelling buffs, so you really want to save that assist from Grief and or Bossk to line it up in a way that you use it. Like I could use it there, but no, I'm gonna wait for Disintegrate to be ready so I can go ahead call Mando for an assist, and then he'll be able to Disintegrate. Thanks. Didn't do anything, Mando. Let's go ahead and clean up the team again. There we go. Okay, so you can see you got nice turn meter now. Gonna use the assist, that's why I saved the assist there. Calling Mando for an assist. He got critical chance up, and I was able to disintegrate Wampa as well. And there you have it, guys. That's the mini boss here in Sector 3. It looks like this really is the new norm, that we will simply have to be using consumables and or tech for some of these battles. We'll see if tonight's update changes that. Well, I don't know, we'll see. Now fortunately, the final boss here in Sector 3, it's a pretty standard kind of sort of thing. Just bring in Han Chewie and you just blast these Ewoks off the floor. We got Nisa in there. It shouldn't be a problem. We have to deal with Scout Troopers surviving and Dr. Aphra surviving. And they're just standard modifiers, over-prepared, and then booby traps. For Ewoks, so whenever an enemy targets an Ewok ally while attacking out of turn, they will be stunned. But obviously, whoever's got guard on them from Chewbacca, they can't be stunned or dazed, over-prepared. That's fine. So I'm just going in with Dr. Aphra lead, Malak, Chewbacca, Han, and Scout Troopers. So just one battle, both feats. Why not? Okay, again, data disk displayed on screen, amplify agony, volatile accelerator, you know, the usual stuff. So Han goes first, we're just gonna knock here Princess Nissa, just get her down. Chewbacca gets stunned, that's fine. And then Nissa keeps going, voluntary vanguard, making sure that the guys are stuck behind Malak. Now we can go ahead, spread it out, because you know, that's the feat we have to achieve here, and all these debuffs are taking these Ewoks down very, very fast. I'm like, what does Scout Trooper do? Sure, I don't know, call some assist, I guess. There we go. Alright, Scout Trooper doing something. There we go, just going after Paplu. The other guys got so much damage over time. As soon as they get a turn, they'll just die off. There we go, Paplu's proving quite resilient, but eventually we should be able, there we go, to get him down. The other guys die from damage over time, that's it. That's how Conquest used to be. The question is that how Conquest is supposed to be according to CG? Very easily done with the right data disk set, no issues whatsoever. Both feats, well, done in the same battle. But obviously, for those of you maybe that don't have Aphra or you want to try something else, right, we do get for free this 5 of these consumables where we can summon Dark Trooper Moff Gideon to the field. I haven't used it yet. I'm like, sure, fine, let's go ahead just for fun, because obviously Scout Trooper, she's Imperial Remnant, so I could just put the whole Imperial Remnant squad here that we now have in the game, plus the new Gideon summon. So we'll have 6 troopers on the field, and let's see if we can get something going. Obviously, because I have Voluntary Vanguard, they'll just be stuck behind Stormtrooper. And even if they take out Scout Trooper, I think both Gideons got revives, right? So she will revive if she gets taken down, so don't need to worry if she's too low gear to survive those couple of AoEs. I'm like, what did this ability do? Oh, with this one's assist. Okay, let's just go ahead, call Dark Trooper for an assist. They should hopefully punch Nissa. Dodge. Okay, fine, just give me assist. Get Nissa out of here. There we go, down she goes, perfect. Let's go ahead and punch out Wicked. He's got an AoE as well, and the remaining these 3 guys, they don't have AoEs, so they'll just be stuck behind Stormtrooper forever, so you don't have to worry about your low gear Scout Trooper dying off. Even if she does in the opening sequence again, both Gideons, I think they've got some sort of revives, so she should be able to come back, and it's just a case of, you know, finishing off these guys. Get Death Mark on Paplu, why not? There we go, almost got him. Punch in the face. This time don't miss Dark Trooper. There we go, no miss. There we go, just down Logray. They're doing their best. I'm like, okay, what does Gideon do here? Okay. Deal physical damage, remove turn meter. Sure, I guess. Okay, there we go. Just one more to go. Chief Chirpa. There we go. And then finally as well, obviously, if you don't have Voluntary Vanguard, might be a bit trickier to keep Scout Trooper alive. You could bring in Iden with Short Trooper. Now even low gear Iden will work, because obviously with this team she will start with 100% turn meter. You get your assist, you get your mass assist going, which will do a lot of damage because of all the debuffs, and because also I've got the Ruthless Swiftness equipped, we'll be getting a bunch of turn meters, as you can see, and then we can cleanse all those stuns. And you know, at this point we are in pretty good shape. Nissa will die off from damage over times anyways. I'll just go ahead, do some more AoEs, get more debuffs out there. I'm like, easy Nissa girl, easy, don't heal up. Sure, maybe go after Logray, making sure he dies off. Okay, there we go, perfect. Already another mass assist, and there we go. It's definitely Iden works better in my opinion than the Gideon squad, but I just wanted to do it just for fun, because obviously didn't use that consumable yet that we are given for free at the beginning of Conquest. And there you go guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, showing you how I got all the feats done with both mini boss and final boss in Sector 3 again. After tonight's update this might be easier, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully I'll see you in Sector 4 videos, but until then have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.